Hi, this is Lessons from the Saddle. Ideas have gleaned in my cycling journey. Here, I talk to you about get up and get going. Get up and get going. Now, my cycling journey started in 2015. I'd been thinking about it for many years. I'd like to get a bicycle. I'd like to get cycling. I'd like to go out riding. I'd like to get back into the sport, something that I learned as a child. And guess what? Year after year after year, I did nothing. I thought about it a lot, but did absolutely nothing. Then one day I decided enough is enough. Let me get a bicycle and see where this takes me. And I started. Not very good at the beginning. Didn't know too much about bicycles. Didn't know anything about some of the more technical aspects of the sport. But guess what? As time has gone on, I've gotten more and more engrossed in the activity, developed greater and greater understanding of what it takes to be a good cyclist, become more and more consistent. Not that I'm going to be a professional, but let's just say I know a thing or two. And what has that caused me to think about and reflect on? It's caused me to think about the many times when we want to do something, when we desire to do something, be it a business, be it a particular venture, be it a particular activity, and we spend a lot of time thinking about it, planning, strategizing, thinking about what could go wrong, why it might not work. Lo and behold, time is passing. The lesson there is fairly simple. At some point, get up and get going. Whether you have a clarity in terms of the full picture of how the journey might evolve, whether you know exactly how you are going to proceed or not, the critical thing is to actually start. A lot of things become more apparent once you are actually in motion, once you're actually doing what you plan to do or what you set out to do. And you also find as you start and you begin to learn more about whether it's your business or your particular venture, you start to adapt as you go along, reacting to the environment and situations as it evolves, and you encounter situations and circumstances that you could not have perceived had you just been thinking about it all the while. So think about whatever it is you're planning to do. Think about what you want to achieve and say to yourself, I've thought about it enough. I've strategized enough. It's time for me to get up and get going. In a few years' time, you will testify that indeed your journey has been an exciting one. Thank you.